Before we talk about the events in Metalhead, let's flash back to when this episode was first released, December 29th, 2017. In 2017, Boston Dynamics founder Mark Rybert took the TED conference stage to discuss the future of his groundbreaking robots. His presentation sparked a mix of awe and unease. Boston Dynamics has a long history of viral videos showcasing its cutting-edge robots, many of which were mentioned during the talk. Big Dog is a four-legged robot developed by Boston Dynamics with funding from DARPA. Its primary purpose is to transport heavy loads over rugged terrain. Atlas, a 6-foot-tall bipedal robot, is designed to assist in search and rescue missions. Handle is a robot on wheels. It can travel at 9 miles per hour, leap 4 feet vertically, and cover about 15 miles on a single battery charge. And then there was Spot Mini, a smaller quadrupedal robot with a striking blend of technical prowess and charm. During the talk, Spot Mini played to the audience's emotions, putting on a show of cuteness. In November 2017, the United Nations debated a ban on lethal autonomous weapons, or killer robots. Despite growing concerns from human rights groups, no consensus was reached, leaving the future of weaponized AI unclear. Simultaneously, post-apocalyptic themes gained traction in 2017 pop culture. From the success of The Walking Dead to Blade Runner 2049's exploration of dystopian landscapes, this pre-COVID audience seemed enthralled by stories of survival in hostile worlds, as though mentally preparing for the worst to come. And that brings us to this episode of Black Mirror, episode 5 of season 4, Metalhead. Set in a bleak landscape, Metalhead follows Bella, a survivor on the run from relentless robotic dogs after a scavenging mission goes awry. This episode taps into a long-standing fear humanity has faced since it first began experimenting with the dark magic of machinery. Isaac Asimov's 3 laws of robotics were designed to ensure robots would serve and protect humans without causing harm. These laws state that a robot must not harm a human, must obey orders unless it conflicts with the first law, and must protect itself unless this conflicts with the first 2 laws. In Metalhead, however, these laws are either absent or overridden. This lack of ethical safeguards mirrors the real-world fears of unchecked AI and its potential to harm, especially in situations driven by survival instincts. In this video, we'll explore 3 key themes from Metalhead and examine whether similar events have already unfolded, and if not, whether or not it's still plausible. Let's go. Killer instincts. Metalhead plunges us into a barren wasteland where survival hinges on outsmarting a robotic dog. Armed with advanced tracking, razor-sharp senses, and zero chill, this nightmare locks onto Bella after her supply mission takes a hard left into disaster. The robot dog's tracking systems are similar to current military technologies. Autonomous drones and ground robots use GPS-based trackers and infrared imaging to locate targets. Devices like Lockheed Martin's Stalker XE drones combine GPS, thermal imaging, and AI algorithms to pinpoint enemy movements even in dense environments or under cover of darkness. With AI-driven scanning systems, robots can spot a needle in a haystack and probably tell you the needle's temperature too. Think FLIR thermal imaging cameras, which let you see heat signatures through walls or dense foliage, or Boston Dynamics Spot using light detection and ranging, aka LIDAR, and pattern recognition to map the world with precision. LIDAR works by sending out laser pulses and measuring the time it takes for them to bounce back after hitting an object. These pulses generate a detailed 3D map of the environment, capturing even the smallest features, from tree branches to building structures. One of the most unsettling aspects of the robot in Metalhead is its superior auditory abilities. In the real world, acoustic surveillance technology, such as ShotSpotter, uses microphones and AI to detect and triangulate gunfire in urban areas. While it sounds impressive, its effectiveness is debated, with critics, including a study by the University of Michigan, pointing to false positives and uneven results. Still, technology is quickly advancing in recognizing human sounds, and some innovations are already in consumer products. Voice assistants like Alexa and Siri can accurately respond to vocal commands, while apps like SoundHound can identify music and spoken words in noisy environments. While these technologies offer convenience, they also raise concerns about how much machines are truly able to hear. This is especially true when advanced sensors, whether auditory, visual, or thermal, serve a darker purpose, turning their sensory prowess into a weapon. Take robotics companies like Ghost Robotics, which have developed machines equipped with sniper rifles, dubbed Special Purpose Unmanned Rifles, SPURs. These machines, designed for military applications, are capable of autonomously identifying and engaging targets, raising profound ethical concerns about the increasing role of AI in life and death decisions. Built for speed. In this episode, the robot's movement, fast, deliberate, and capable of navigating uneven terrain, resembles Spot from Boston Dynamics. Spot can sprint at a brisk 5.2 feet per second, which translates to about 3.5 miles per hour. While that's fairly quick for a robot navigating complex terrain, it's still slower than the average human running speed. The typical human can run around 8 to 12 miles per hour, depending on fitness level and sprinting ability. So while Spot may not outpace a sprinter, DARPA's Cheetah robot can, at least on the treadmill. Nearly a decade ago, a video was released of this robot running 28.3 miles per hour on a treadmill, leaving even Usain Bolt in the dust. But while the treadmill is impressive, the current record holder for the fastest land robot is Cassie, and she's got legs for it. Developed by Oregon State University's Dynamic Robotics Lab, Cassie sprinted her way into the record books in 2022, running 100 meters in 24.73 seconds. While today's robots may not yet match the speed, adaptability, and relentless pursuit seen in the episode, the rapid strides in robotics and AI are quickly closing the gap. Like the tortoise slowly gaining ground on the overconfident hare, these technological advances, though not yet flawless, are steadily creeping toward a reality where they might outrun us in ways we hadn't anticipated. Charged to kill. At a pivotal point in the story, Bella's survival hinged on exploiting the robot's energy source. By forcing it to repeatedly power on and off, she aims to drain its battery. Advanced machines, reliant on sensors, processors, and actuators, burn through significant energy during startup. Today's robots, like Spot or advanced military drones, run on rechargeable lithium-ion batteries. While these batteries offer excellent energy density, their runtime is finite, is leading the charge. Solid-state batteries, for example, offer greater capacity, faster charging, and longer lifespans than traditional lithium-ion ones. Companies like Volkswagen and Toyota have invested heavily in this technology, hoping it will revolutionize the EV market. Self-recharging technologies like kinetic energy recovery systems, KERS, are moving from labs to consumer products. KERS, used in Formula One cars, captures and stores kinetic energy from braking to power systems and reduce fuel consumption. It's now being explored for use in consumer and electric vehicles. Battery innovation is challenging due to several factors. Improving energy density often compromises safety, and developing new batteries requires expensive materials and complex manufacturing processes. And self-recharging tech like solar or kinetic systems may help, robots will always face the dreaded low battery warning. After all, as much as we'd love to plug them into an infinite, self-sustaining energy source, the laws of physics will always say, "Nice try." Information flow. When Bella throws paint to blind the robot's sensors and uses sound to mislead it, her plan works. Briefly. But the robot quickly adapts, recalibrating its AI to interpret new environmental data and adjust its strategy. Similarly, when Bella shoots the robot, it doesn't just take the hit, it learns, retaliating with explosive track bullets that embed tracking devices in her body. This intelligent flexibility ensures that, even when temporarily disabled, the robot can still alter its approach and continue pursuing its objective. In real life, robots with such capabilities are not far-fetched. Modern drone swarms, such as those tested by DARPA, can coordinate multiple drones for collective objectives. In some instances, individual drones are programmed to act as decoys or to deliberately draw enemy fire, allowing the remaining drones in the swarm to carry out their mission. In October 2016 at China Lake, California, 103 Perdix drones were launched from 3 F/A-18 Super Hornets. During this test, the micro-drones exhibited advanced swarm behaviors, including collective decision-making, adaptive formation flying, and self-healing. While the events in Metalhead are extreme, they are not entirely outside the realm of possibility. Modern robotics, AI, and machine learning are progressing at a staggering rate, making the robot's ability to adapt, learn, and pursue its objective all too real. A future dominated by robots is not a matter of if, but when. As we step into this new frontier, we must proceed with caution, for once unleashed, these creations could be as relentless as any natural disaster, except that nothing about this will be natural. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. For more Black Mirror Can It Happen episodes just like this one, check out this playlist right here. And don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.